This is an Aloha grilled cheese from Hawaii, and I went to Hawaii to make it. So here's what it is.
You're sitting in an exit.
Okay, so status report here. Made it to Hawaii, so that's nice. I think I'm gonna make a grilled cheese tomorrow, and I don't have much to work with. Bye. Yeah, just went in the pool, so let's make our grilled cheese now. Okay, so first we're gonna have to cut up our cheese. These are the only cheeses that we have. It's just these cheddar. So we're gonna cut them up. So we're gonna take our cheeses, and with a knife, you're just gonna cut them in half. And yeah, that's good with the cheeses pretty much. Okay, so now that we have our bread, I just used a wheat bread. That's what we had. So we're gonna take it and we're gonna put butter, a softened butter, onto our bread, and we're gonna just coat the side of the bread with butter. Okay, and then we're just gonna do the same thing for the other one. Now, the butter is very important for making grilled cheese. So we should pretty much always put on butter. And if you have unsalted butter, then you should probably add maybe some salt. But I have salted butter, so I don't have to add salt. Okay, so that's enough butter. So now we're gonna take it and we're gonna flip it butter side down. And we're gonna take our cheese and then we're just gonna evenly spread our cheese more towards the middle because it's going to melt off the edges a little. And then that's pretty much good. So next, we're gonna take our stove. I have an electric stove here. And I usually prefer gas, but that's what we have. And we're gonna turn on our stove, and we're just gonna heat it up. We could start at a high-ish heat, but we're just gonna wait until the pan gets all heated up. And I prefer cast iron, but I have a non-stick. That's just what we have. But cast iron works, stainless steel works, really whatever you have works. Okay, so I know my stove is heated. I'm not gonna touch the pan, but I can feel heat coming off. So once this happens, we're gonna take our grilled cheese, the one part of the bread, we're just gonna put it on the pan. And you might hear a little sizzling, that's good. And then we're gonna turn it down a little bit below medium, kind of like this. And now we kind of just wait until the cheese will start to melt, and I'll show you when that'll happen. Okay, so if you think it's starting to melt like this, it's kind of like, you can see it's a little bit more melty, and you could check if the bottom is like crispier. It gets kind of hard to it. My spatula is like this, but it's looking toasty underneath. I like my grilled cheese is toasty, but we're just gonna put our lid on the top of our bread, and if it looks really kind of burnt, you might want to turn down the heat. Okay, so then you're gonna take it and you're gonna flip it, and that's it. And I like my grilled cheese is toasty, so it's okay. But if you want to use this, you might have wanted to turn down your heat a little bit. And yeah, so yeah. Okay, so another thing is that if you think it's ready, you'll have like a nice stretch kind of underneath. Like, don't pull off the entire thing, but you might see a big stretch, and that's really good. Okay, I'm checking it. It looks good. I think I'm going to give it another minute. But if the cheese looks melty, very good. If you want to speed up the process for the toasting bread, you might want to turn it up. So I'm going to turn mine on medium. Okay, so I'm going to look at mine. And it looks done. So I'm just going to take it carefully off of the stovetop, turn off the heat, that's important, And yeah, like, so that's my grilled cheese. So now let's cut it in half and see the cheese. Okay, let's take it into our cutting board. It already feels good. Okay, it already actually feels like so good. Okay. Okay, that's not the best cheese pull I've ever seen, but yeah. Whoa. Okay, let's plate this, and then I'm gonna try it. Okay, look, I actually sat down, and there's another cheese pull. Like, this one's even better. Okay, let's try this thing. Even though this grilled cheese was not made at my kitchen, at my normal house, this grilled cheese is incredible.